gotta pray.
That's why Yahawashi is in place. That's why he is the judge. That's why we can't just go by the law.
Confess.
That's why it's deeper, because especially in this captivity, since we can't just go and put a homosexual to death, a part of the grace that's beautiful is the fact that through our love for our brethren and our sisters, we can show them that what they're doing is wrong, and if the Lord wills it, they can actually repent from that and stop being homosexual. You know, so that is.
Like, do you think homosexual is a spirit?
Yeah, it is a spirit.
It is a spirit, yeah. It's a demon. You have to be bugged out in order to accept the pain that comes with, because that's pain, you know? To just
But it's
ignore
just
that
funny
pain
how,
and take
like,
pleasure in it.
and it's funny how, like, they look the same, like, here in Canada, and then down in the South, and then across, like, in Australia. Like, they all look the same. They all have that same, like,
The same spirit.
acting, you know, that they act, you know, the form-fitting thing.
No, just keep it in line. He said, it's homosexualism is a spirit. It's not our fault if we display it or if we let escape a few, you know, character of what our soul might show up in the upcoming kingdom. Because right now, you asked a question earlier also saying if we can keep the whole law, but we can't, we'll completely, fully keep it in the upcoming kingdom. So that's in process in time. But right now, you know, even like way long years ago, I'm not gonna share who or when we said that, but you know, some jerk, you know, he said if some wicked jakes, you know, try to mess up or mess around with your life, do you dirty or whatsoever, just take it in, hold it in, and you know, let it do what it just we gotta accept. And that's when I was in Christianity too. You know?
Oh, so you're Christian before?
Yeah, you have no spirit, you have no ground, you have no you know, right now, man, this is what doesn't keep us away from the vain doctrine, the strange wine. The strange wine. Even wine has a spirit in it too, and it gives us a character, a rough man. But we gotta be modest. We gotta access it with modesty too. You know.
Like you mean drinking wine?
Yes, but it's not for women. If we search modesty too. Even moderation, women could even drink this wine with moderation because it's too strong.
So women can't drink wine?
This character, yeah, only the man.
No, they can drink wine. Wine is to make the man marry. You know, it's to make. But like you said, with moderation, you know, everyone has their limits. But to back up the spirit and all that, it says in James 1 and 12, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive a crown of life, when the Lord had promised them, which the Lord had promised them that love him. Let no man say he is tempted. I am tempted of. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahawah. For Yahawah cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. So you know it's exactly. So when people are breaking the commandment, or even they want to eat pork, or they want to be gays, or they want to do, it's because it's their own lust. It's the spirit in them that wants them to defile their temple, you know? So it's because the Lord doesn't tempt you. know?
Okay,
So it's
so it's
out
not-
of your own self. You yourself want to break that commandment. You know? That's what
The book of John 3, verse 7. Little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as he is righteous. He that committeth sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of Yahawah was manifest, that he might destroy the works of the devil.
Get Romans 1. Go on. You gotta get Romans 1.
Go on. He that committeth sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of Yahawah was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. Whosoever is born of Yahawah doeth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he's born of Yahweh.
Right. It's the seed, you know, of our birth. Right now, we plant this. The seed is the word. The seed is the word of the Most High. So we gotta.
So you can live a life without sin.
No, that's impossible. We're in this flesh. We're in the flesh. It was made so the glory will go to Yahawashi. The purpose why we're in this flesh is that the glory will belong to Yahawashi. He's gonna deliver us out of this flesh, his vile body.
Oh, and
We're
then
wretched.
we can sin.
Huh?
And
Yeah.
then we won't sin.
And then we'll enter into the new covenant, which is the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, men and the women, the elect of men and women.
Making us immortal.
Yeah,
The twinkling of an eye.
because
Yeah.
what you say?
In the twinkling.
Twinkling of an eye.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Amen. You know?
Because Yahawashi is the salvation. You know, that he's the only one, the perfect, the image of the image of the Father.
He's the only He's the only one that he was perfect. A perfect lamb. He's a perfect sacrifice. Us, we can't attain the level of Yahawashi. The glory belongs to Yahawashi. So we're gonna go off. We go off every day. Even on the things we wear, we go off. It's against the law. We're breaking the law every day.
Yeah, the logos we wear all have hindered little meanings we don't even know sometimes. So we sin by omission.
Certain garments we're not supposed to mix.
Yep.
But I'm going with this. It says Ephesians 2 and verse 5. It says, even when you were dead in sins, has quickened us together. It's like I'm sorry, verse 4. But the Most High, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us, even when we were dead in sins, has quickened us together with Yahawashi. By grace ye are saved, and has raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Yahawashi, that in the ages to come he might show the exceeding riches of his grace.
So by grace we saved.
Amen. It says, in his kindness toward us, Yahawashi and Mashiach. For by grace are ye saved through faith. The faith, that's what saves us. The faith in his
So
grace.
just believe and keep believing.
Keep believing. So we just read it. What is the works? That you believe unto him whom he sent. He sent the prophets.
So if you don't believe in
You're off. Yeah.
And if you believe, you can. That's why it comes also with the works. Because if you believe, you will try your best to live according to the book.
And another thing is not everybody has faith. It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High. So the reason why you're standing here is the gift of the Most High. The reason why we're here is the gift of the Most High. We're here because of faith. That's the only reason why we're here. Of hope, because there's nothing else this world can offer us. We hope in seeing Yahawashi. We hope in the deliverance. And that's how we can say, oh, we're saved. We're only saved by faith. Those who say, oh, I'm saved. These people are off because they're not preaching the word properly. They're not preaching the word properly. They're not going according to the true doctrine. They're just saying, oh, we're saved, or we're waiting upon the rapture, this and that. But they're not fulfilling the commandment, which is to have faith. That's the ultimate commandment.
Yeah, I think I was reading too, like Revelations. I always try to read that, but it said like the sun will fall off when he comes back and then it's
Yeah. Some saw depart away from
Well, we see it. Because, wait, come on. You see
they're
this?
gonna get
You see
by.
this? You think they believe in this? They don't want to believe in this.
Christian, before you have one value,
In the depiction of Yahawashi, I say this, like in the true depiction of Yahawashi, as a so-called black, they don't want to believe that.
You guys are getting the vaccine, right?
We're not getting it.
No, I'm not getting it either.
Never.
But like my work is like they're telling us like eventually you're gonna have to get it or we can't work. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to work then.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
Amen, amen,
The
amen.
Most High is going to provide
That's
for you.
faith.
He's going to provide for you.
I don't know how that's gonna go. But
Yeah,
The
that's
Lord is
faith.
going to provide.
That's faith, yeah, that's right. I had a quick piece, real quick, let's get that, just to comfort, you know? Because we're all, this is
yeah,
the,
because like I was getting scared about this whole thing, but like I work at the shelter down there, like you know the one, the injection site, and it's like everybody's like, yeah, we're getting the vaccine, they can't wait. I'm like, oh
Yeah, they
my
can't
gosh,
wait,
I'm
they
the
don't have
only
faith.
one
Right.
is waiting to get it, you know, like not waiting not to get it, but everybody just wants to quick on that vaccine.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, the odds are good.
The odds are good.
It's like, you're going to have sex and then you get AIDS at the end. You know, oh, I can't wait to have sex. I got AIDS, man. I'm gonna die.
That's how foolish people are. They don't care about what's in the vaccine. They don't care about why they want to push the vaccine so hard. All they care about is everything going back to normal. That's all that they're concerned with. And they'll do it by any means necessary, whatever the government tells them they
I
do.
know, that's the thing.
And when it comes back to normal, just because they want it to go back to being human. You know? Yeah.
They want to go to the club, they want to do all this stuff.
They don't want to come back to normal to follow the Lord. They want to come back and do their own will. You know?
If anything, quarantine is a blessing for,
It is.
for us.
It's good for me.
Yeah.
It's totally good for me. Were you guys here on Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I missed it. What time did you guys leave? Because I came Monday at like 9:30.
Oh no, we're already. Real quick, it says the book of Isaiah 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
What scripture is that?
That's Isaiah, the book of Isaiah 41 and 10. Yeah, 41 and 10, Isaiah. And then he's telling us not to fear, because once again, the glory belongs to him. He deems us as warm. He's in the heaven looking at us.
Yeah.
He says, why is earth and ashes proud? Like why do men get proud looking at us? Pride only belongs to the Most High, because the powers, the gods. Us, he's allowed to have us. You know, he's looking at us as warm. Therefore, we have no might. Our only might is YAHAWASHI. That's our only strength. He's gonna save us. He says, my servants, Isaiah 65, he says, my servants shall eat. When all hell's gonna break loose, his servants, his believers, we're going to eat. We'll be alright. We just have to believe.
Oh, that takes that?
Yeah. 65?
Are you guys not scared though?
We're protected.
Well, you're a woman with the right to ask her, because your man is not side by side. Your only man is YAHAWASHI, and the brethren right here to the spirit that's revealing YAHAWASHI. But right now you got a family, you know, you got to take care, and you're scared to see your worries. Is it what is it? Why? You're not going to lose yourself out there.
So I'm scared my kids are not like gonna make it. I'm scared, like I'm just scared to what's gonna happen. Like, are they gonna come into our houses, or like are they gonna torture us? Like, what are they gonna do to my kids? You know, like my son is 23, my other son is 20. You know, like I just wonder what they're gonna do, because I told them they can't get the vaccine either.
Oh, so I
So I just don't know what's gonna happen.
your son, he could come today?
Oh no, he's not mad at me. Well, the thing is, like, because I missed you guys on Monday, and then he was upstairs, and his friends were over, and like, I didn't even get dressed. I just jumped in my car and I came, because I was like, I missed it last time. And then he just called me when I got here, and he's mad. He's like, oh, why you didn't tell me? And I was like, oh, because I forgot, you know?
But the Most High is merciful power. One believer, two believers in the household, the Most High is going to save you. You gotta have faith. You know? Hey, what's it? Your works, your brother brought out the other day, your works are not in vain.
Yeah.
Your works are not in vain. And this is part of the works. Travel, come listen to the word of YAHAWASHI. Everybody's welcome to and fro. Come on. Hey, we're dealing with a just power.
Salaki, that's a good lesson for your son. Because if you, of course, he told him that you weren't even there, right?
On Monday.
Yeah, so it's wicked of him to get mad. You're not supposed to get mad at your mother.
Well,
you
he's
know?
not mad. He's just
Probably
upset.
like this.
I know, but like that's a lesson in itself to, you know, honor your mother and father, like it says, because if you do get upset, then you come to find out, you know, you weren't even there, so it just saved you time, you know.
Yeah. But he's really good though. From since the last time he came, like, because I think somebody mentioned something about smoking. Because I think somebody was smoking weed, right? And he smoked a lot of weed, and then like all week he had smoking weed. He's like, I'm not supposed to smoke. I'm like, no, it's good.
That's a spirit.
You know, so he's like coming down.
Because there's people that know about the Lord, they can't stop smoking, but it's good that your son is like, yo, I'm done, you know? That's good.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye, there, Sakya, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
What scripture is that?
Isaiah 65, verse 13.
That's what I always say, That's what I thought.
At the end of the day, you know, imagine you being scared, but you have a foundation, YAHAWASHI. Them, they have no foundation. They have no foundation.
Yeah.
That's why they're going to go get the, I'm just going to bring it up. Isaiah 30, and from the top, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and take cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, and that they may add sin to sin, that walk and to go down into Egypt, and have not asked him at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Those that trust in the vaccine, it's going to be to their shame. It's going to be to their confusion. Because you chose Esau. You chose the devil instead of YAHAWASHI.
That's what I feel like what it is.
Yeah, you chose darkness instead of light. You chose death instead of life.
It even says that you go down to Egypt, but he didn't ask me.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, through the Spirit. I was reading this last week, and I was like, Revelation 16. Revelation 16. This is going into some of the people that took the ship.
Yep.
Revelation 16:11. I'll take out verse 10. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness. And they gnawed their tongue for pain, and blasphemed the power of heaven because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds.
So even at that point, they still didn't
Still not
repent.
going to repent.
What's wrong with them?
They're blinded. That's the Most High hardening their hearts, because he doesn't want them to listen. Because ultimately he has a vessel for vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor, and those of dishonor they're appointed for destruction. You know, there's a set date that they're gonna be destroyed. You know, so it's like the Most High, his thoughts are not higher than our thoughts, so he knows why he set it up that way.
So there's no hell, like burning hell?
No, the lake of fire is different from hell. Hell is the Brethren was saying that hell is a way of thinking. It's a mindset, and the grave. You have the word. You don't have to. You don't have to.
So, machine change something away. Just a little bit, anything at all, anything at all.
Isaiah
Please.
chapter 66,
Count machine
verse
change.
15.
I think I have changed. Hold on.
Okay. I just need 450 to buy shawarma. I just need 450 to buy shawarma.
Where's the shawarma? Yeah, shawarma for 450.
Maybe that's changed it. That's the spot.
Do you help me?
Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Rewind that.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord feed with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Right, so those that go to church, take the whole so-called holy water and purify themselves.
And the abomination, eating swine's flesh.
Eat these swine's flesh.
And the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Yeah, that's Revelation.
But that's a prophecy when he's going to come. So the Lord will come with
Oh,
his
yeah,
church.
yeah.
So then why would they think that it's okay to eat like cake?
Because
Like,
they've been
it clearly
blinded.
says no.
They're blinded. You know, the Most High is not trying to.
No, but they really believe this, you know.
That's a snare. That's a snare because they're using the Bible to contradict the Bible. You know, that doesn't make sense. And even it says, he just told you that you're not supposed to eat swine flesh. But they're still gonna bring out that precept where you can, the Lord abolished that law that you can do whatever. But at the same time, the Lord said he didn't come here to break any law. You know, fulfill. You know, so there's no putting away of the law. You know.
Bring it into context as far as where they got that idea.
Yeah,
It's in the book of Matthew 15, 1. Then came to YAHAWASHI scribes and Pharisees, which knew the law, which were of Jerusalem, saying, why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? The tradition of the elders, for they wash not their hands when they eat bread. But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandment of the Most High by your tradition? For the Most High commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother, and he that curses father or mother, let him die the death. Verse 5, but ye say, whosoever shall say to his father or his mother, it is a gift by whatsoever that might profit by me, and honor not his father or his mother, he shall be free. Thus have ye made the commandments of the Most High of none effect by your tradition. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, this people draweth not unto me with their mouth, and honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. It says in verse 10, and he called the multitude and said unto them, hear and understand, not that which goeth into the mouth defileth the man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth the man. So it's as far as right now the point was as far as that you're washing your hands. You know? And now they'll take that one precept and be like, oh, we can eat mouse or we can eat rats. You know?
And even then, it's what comes out. You know, it's your words. You know that defile. You know. But they put it in a different context.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can go
eat
whatever you want. It's just for that specific, particular context. As far as, don't worry about the traditions of man, like washing your hands and things of that nature. That doesn't mean, like, that's not the okay to eat pork and commit adultery, you know? And he says, not that which goeth into the mouth defileth the man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth the man. And another thing is, when the laws are going to be in our inward parts, there's certain things we're not going to do. You know, certain things, well, we're going to slack it. We're going to keep the laws. We're not going to eat the abominations. The laws are heavenly. The laws were sent forth from the heavens, so they didn't change. They're not going to change. They're never going to change. That's it. Point blank period. Say, amen. That's it. And then you can read that again.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord speak with all flesh.
When you go to the word plead, it's shapat, meaning judge. You would judge all flesh.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
So a lot of people are going to perish.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
This is parabolic. one tree in the midst. This could be your pastor, you know. You're around your pastor, you know. You're purifying yourself, so called. But you're eating the swine, which it says don't even touch the swine. Don't even come close to it.
Don't even touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch the carcass. Don't touch it. The stink, man. Hey, just stay away from it.
So you have everyone, it's in everything
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That's Esau. That's Esau.
The accuser of
Yeah.
It's even candy, like gelatin.
Yeah,
you see
that's
that?
what
Yogurt.
Yeah,
as soon as I, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I was like, yo, man.
The Doritos. That guy's
Doritos,
dangerous.
yo. I used to like Doritos. I used to like candy.
Oh, it's in
man.
Doritos
It's
too.
in Doritos, man.
Can't even, yo. They put it in almost every, yo.
That's how you know that
They want to kill us.
Yeah.
They're evil. They want to kill us.
Because why would you put pork in that? What does that have to do with anything? You need to tell me you can't make Doritos without pork? That's bad.
Chip needs pork.
And that's really bad.
They're evil.
That's
I
why
have,
That's why it's impossible to keep the law completely, because there's stuff that we don't know about that Esau's doing right
that we
under our
don't
nose.
even know about. You know?
Yeah.
Let them, to put it simple, you know, you think you're eating chicken, it's not even chicken.
Yeah. Well, they said chicken sausages have pork in it. Some chicken sausages, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why it sounds like that. He's always watching everything he eats. At one point, he wasn't eating anything because he was supposed to eat pork.
Good.
You know?
That's the zeal. I have,
That's why Esau has to die. He has to go. Die.
That's really bad. Like, that's tricking people.
Yeah, it is. That's him. That's him.
yeah. That's his MO. That's his MO.
Yeah. Deception and the sword. That's Esau. Esau, the devil. That old serpent, the devil, deceived the nations.
I got Romans 3 and 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? Yahawah forbid. Yahawah forbid. Yeah, we established the law.
It's not the law. The law is still in effect. We're not under the law, but the law is still in effect.
Yeah.
It's like you're not just going to go commit adultery.
It's like you're playing sports, you know? The only reason that you can play the sports is because there's rules to the sport, you know, that you can't break, you know, let alone when you're playing basketball, you start kicking the ball around, you know, trying to do what you do, and then you get past the defender. But you can't do that, you know? You gotta use your hands, there's an order, and the law brings order. You know? Yeah.
Bringing things back to the natural order of things.
So, I believe we brought that precept before, whose people have a law so pure.
Romans 1 and 25.
Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of Yahawah into a lie and worship.
Catch that too. This is heavy.
Chapter 23. And change the glory of the corruptible, of the uncorruptible Yahawah into an image made like to a corruptible man.
Oh, that means like changing into a white man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, the book got it all. It has it all.
And that's why